Hi Sagittarius. I did your reading as well as Gemini's during the thunderstorm, the sudden thunderstorm in New York a couple of nights ago, but the audio was no good. Only the Taurus one, the audio was good. So here we are. Four of Cups. Ooh. What exam are you having to take again? What test did you feel like you failed and now you have to take it again? Where is your psyche calling to you to redo something, to make it good again? Where are you stuck? What aren't you getting? What's gnawing at you? And what's it going to make you do, more importantly? Queen of Swords. If you've got someone in your life, an air sign specifically, who you feel is very powerful, you're attracted. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers, especially if it's a Gemini, but there is some regret there. Okay, if this is something that has to do with work, if this is a boss or someone like that, don't sleep with them. If you are tempted at this time to have an affair, Sagittarius, do not do so. You'll get caught. If you're sleeping with a higher up at work for work reasons or to get ahead, or you're doing pretty much anything to get ahead, you will get found out. Just relax. If you have regrets about a love situation, doesn't have to be an air sign or a Gemini, you feel the regret as something very much your fault. It's not a general regret of, oh damn, that didn't work out. It's more of a, damn, I should have made that work out. I did something wrong. But no, you didn't. We talked about this a few months ago, that you would make a mistake and give your feelings away to someone who didn't deserve them. Remember? We talked about this. And then it happened, and here we are, and it's totally fine. Four of Cups to the Five of Cups, that's fine. You're working your way through it. In the meantime, what about work? Don't manipulate anybody at work. The Death card, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're showing up very strong. And in terms of work, which is what we were talking about, there is a rebrand happening, and you may be the last to know. Whatever you do, don't abuse your position or power at work. And don't think for a second that you are in a position to negotiate as if you are irreplaceable. They're waiting for you to make that mistake. Again, if you are dealing with a love situation that is very confusing, or a work situation where the money is very slow, or an earth sign in general in any capacity that just won't make up their mind, you are so done with it. And yet, don't do anything to try to get out of the rut. Because anything you come up with now is not the right solution. There's too much fire behind it. Just wait. I know last month I said don't say anything, but you see how good it was to not say anything? Just wait. There are things that just need to be recategorized. You need a rebrand, and it's fine, but you can't keep trying to position yourself into a place where you would have been comfortable, not where you are now. It's about what you deserve now, not what you used to want. So we go from the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups. So we're straddling that spectrum of healing. So you have your moments where you're falling into, let's say, a self-indulgent despair, and that is also okay. With lots of love, with lots of luck also comes lots of tests. And then we have the Chariot and the Fool. You're going to be fine, and this is all helping you on your life path. You're really okay. Yeah, if you let that Gemini get to you or that Scorpio get to you, yeah, you may be going through a little bit of ego bruising pain, but you'll be okay. It's all just to redirect you on your path. Oh, we don't shuffle the cards that way anymore. I keep forgetting. We shuffle the cards facing down. So, lots of major arcana here, meaningful stuff. The Chariot and the Fool. Walk boldly into what you know is meant for you. Be the lion in Leo season. Just don't take more than you know is yours, and don't try to position yourself in a way that you can have more than what is fair. That's all. All the other impatience you're feeling, it is that Leo energy. If you're dealing with a Leo, they want you to boldly walk forward with them, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think you can trust them. It feels like you want to. Whereas there is pain with the air sign, there is confusion with the Scorpio. With the Leo, it seems like an open way, but where you can succeed, you are afraid, and where you are succeeding, you feel like sabotaging, and where you are not succeeding, you are attracted, and all of that is what happens when things are going very well, and like I said, you get bored. So, is it very different from last month? Well, no, not really. But yes, kind of, because your opportunities are better. And you could very easily start something up at work. You could easily have an affair. You could easily sleep with your boss. You could easily, sleep with a friend, and then end up later feeling like, oh man, I did this just so I wouldn't have to focus on all the wins and what I should be doing with all the wins. Because that's what happens. The Sagittarius starts to get nervous. Okay, I'm winning, but that means I should also be doing this and this and this, and I don't know if I have the energy, but I also want to have fun, but I don't know if I can handle that level of commitment. And all of that mutable fire starts to make you nervous. You start to panic. And yes, victory and good luck and success does require a certain level of commitment. So keep your receipts. Make sure nobody else has any receipts. Stop messing around. And let yourself be a boss. I loves you. Oh, bottom of the deck is the Hermit and the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Ooh, the tea. Mwah. I love you. I'll see you in a second. Hi, Sagittarius. I'm going to be drinking water throughout. The sounds you hear outside are the sounds of Balboa Bay. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. The stay here at the Balboa Bay Club has been amazing. Very, very nice. All right, let's go. So, as she rolls up her sleeves, if you're coming out of a time that you are regretful about, there's been fighting, there's been miscommunication. This is if you're already in an established something. If not, you're thinking about a time when you were deeply in love, and you have been for a while. And I think the reason that's coming up is because there is potential for you to find somebody, but it's like you're looking back at the past and having new regrets. And I'm not really sure if that's the right idea. Regardless, you have these regrets, whether they're new or old. But now, as we go from Leo to Virgo, around the 11th here is when it starts for you, that you start to experience this rebirth. See, Jupiter has gone retrograde. You've, been in this retrograde loop. No one can blame you for feeling that way. Shout out Wild Oleander for these amazing nails. Sandy's a Sagittarius, actually. Hi, Sandy. So, and my nail artist, her Instagram is Finesse Your Claws. Oh, anyway, okay. Now we come out of this Jupiter retrograde loop, knowing more, knowing enough, seeing our regrets in a new light, and being able to slowly put some of those cups down. There is a rebirth here. There is perhaps the recognition that something was much less than you've been making it seem. There is a recognition of all that was perhaps not great about it. You want at this time to further your career as well, and you're keenly aware that your Jupiter time is running out. I'm gonna drink something. However, the Chariot and then the Fool, we have nothing to worry about. The only thing I can see here would be you want to rush, and still you shouldn't. Not talking last month worked out, not pushing too hard worked out. Things had a way of sorting themselves out. And Leo season wants you to trust even deeper when it comes to work, because once you're on this path and running along, let the fire take you. You have this strange need, it seems strange to you in the middle of all this fire, to be a bit on your own. And the hooks of that retrograde, it goes back and forth. It's there, it's not there, I learned from it. Wait, did I learn from it? I feel bad. Wait, maybe I should communicate. You think I should reach out? You think I should say something? I mean, it's been so long. Should I say something? I don't know if I should say something. I might end up saying something. That's a closed loop. You can do it if you want to. Now, if you're dealing with a Gemini, there is regret there. Just a mismatch. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, it looks like you're feeling the worst about them. Like they're doing everything wrong. If you're dealing with a Cancer, you really want to take a chance. Leo season wants you to take a chance. If you're dealing with a Leo season really wants you to take a chance. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the pain of them leaving or walking away, which they're doing from everyone, it's not just you, I promise, is great. And when they do so, the desire to go running after them and communicate is even greater. What do you think I'm going to say about that in the extended? But first, I love you. I'll see you in a second. Everything is below, okay? Bye.